Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope all is well. This video today is for the purpose of reiterating and really announcing and strengthening the realization of the fact that we are in the process of the arrival of the Moshiach. It's clear if we look deep enough. The first thing we have to do, simple thing we have to do, is observe the situation that the world's in. If we really pay attention to the drastic changes that the world has underwent in the past year or so, we'll be amazed at really how intense the changes to the world have really been and really are. And it's important to know that this is the way Hashem is redeeming us. This whole change in the situation of the world situation, it's a process. It's a way that Hashem's shifting the reality of the world, shifting the awareness of Hashem in the world, and through what's happened in the world, the whole fabric of reality has changed. Everything we know of has changed. If you look back a few years back, our whole daily schedule has been shifted completely. And when we have Hashem in mind, remembering that Hashem's in control of that, it's clear that Hashem is making something happen. There's something really going on here. So this is compared to the birth pangs of Moshiach. That when a woman is giving birth, she goes into labor, and it could be that at times it's a painful process, a chaotic process. But the fact that this process is going, this means that the baby's ready to be delivered. The baby's coming. All the waiting is coming to an arrival. Everything we've been waiting for is arriving. So the fact that the woman's going through pain in the delivery, that beginning stage where she's going to labor, she's in pain, that is only alluding to the fact, demonstrating the fact that that the true arrival is coming, is underway. And Hashem is begging for our attention. He wants us to pay attention to Him. He wants us to really be involved with Him, to be conscious of Him. There's no doubt in my mind that the world has come to a greater awareness of Hashem over this past year. Because everything we know of, everything that a person's life was occupied with a year back, whether it was shopping, traveling, whatever it may be, everything's changed. A person is now able to focus more on themselves and their family and what's important, rather than be stimulated by external things and kind of be living in autopilot. So Hashem is begging for attention. When a person thinks about Hashem, the whole process of bringing Mashiach is, in order to bring upon that reality, we have to want it. We have to be conscious of Hashem. The second we're conscious of Hashem, all of a sudden we're tapped in. And once we're tapped in, we're tapped in. So a person, all I could add to this point is that when we become more conscious of Hashem, we bring Hashem into the mix, into the reality. Hashem, we're seeing things through the lens of serving Hashem. And when people do that, we're welcoming Hashem into the world. And that's what bringing Mashiach is all about, is a world where Hashem feels comfortable. And the Rebbe says, in the Sikha and the Maimarim, Rebbe talks about how important it is to speak about Mashiach. How part of the preparatory stage of bringing Mashiach, how do we bring Mashiach? One of the main things we could do is speak about the coming Mashiach, the imminence of the coming Mashiach, the Messianic era, the redemption, the Geula, the days of Mashiach, the resurrection of the dead. By speaking about these things, we're making ourselves aware of these things. And that is such a huge step, is to be aware of what's coming. That is like the main thing. When we think about the coming of Mashiach, we're tapping into it. We're bringing it upon us. And it's so clear that we're so close. The Rebbe has been saying for over 30 years. He said, over 30 years, he said. And he was saying after that as well, how close we are to coming Mashiach. One extra mitzvah can flip the scale, can turn the scales, can bring upon the days of Mashiach. And once the days of Mashiach come, there's no going back. That's what the Rebbe said 30 years ago. The Rebbe also says in many sichas and mimers, another important way that we bring Mashiach is through the 7 laws of Noach, spreading the 7 laws of Noach for the righteous Gentiles. That's their mission. That is an intrinsic, an integral part of bringing the Mashiach. is by the goyim, to the Gentiles, the goyim, to be righteous Gentiles, to serve Hashem, and to spread the 7 laws of Noah, to follow the 7 the 7 laws of Noah. Getting excited here. Because as we know, the Gentiles, the nations, are a necessary and important part in the coming of Mashiach. It says, David HaMelech prophesies about this. David HaMelech says, all the Gentiles will praise Hashem, all the Gentiles will sing to Hashem. By the Gentiles serving Hashem and keeping the 7 laws of Noah and spreading this through with their fellow Gentiles, spreading the laws of Noah, the truth, the oneness of Hashem to the world, that is bringing upon the days of Mashiach. And we're seeing so many righteous Gentiles involved in this process. Just in the comment section of the videos I've been posting, I've met so many incredible, inspirational people, righteous Gentiles that I'm in contact with, and we're really feeling this the coming of Mashiach. It's very clear. We just have to be conscious of it, because if the truth is right in front of us, even if the truth is right in front of your eyes, if you choose to look away, you may not see it for a second. So the truth is right in front of us. We just have to focus and aim our attention towards it. And the fact that we talk, the Rebbe says, speak about Mashiach, think about it, wait for it. This gets us excited. That's such an important part, to be excited for something, to talk about it coming, to speak. If people are going on a vacation, they're going to speak about it for many days. Part of what makes the vacation so exciting is when the parents speak about it to the kids. We're going to be traveling, we're going to be going here 10 more days, 9 more days. Okay, we don't know the exact day, it could be today. But just talking about how close you are to the arrival of something, that adds to the experience. The longing for something, the yearning for something, the excitement, the anticipation, that adds to the power of it. Just like when a parent's giving a child a gift. A parent's not going to tell the kid when they're going to give exactly what the gift's going to be, but they'll say, look, I'm going to buy you a gift. It's a beautiful gift. Hashem's telling us He has a gift for us. It's called the days of Moshiach, and it's right in front of us. So by waiting for the gift, that's an integral and an incredibly necessary part of the process. And the more we speak about it, the more Hashem is going to realize is going to decide, is going to recognize that we're ready. Because Hashem wants us to want it. So the more we show Hashem we want it, the more we're bringing upon ourselves to earn the days of Mashiach to be revealed to us. And this is more than anything we can imagine. This reality that we're awaiting, the days of Mashiach, is better than anything we could ever imagine. Anything we think we've experienced that's been exciting and pleasurable and enjoyable. It's not even the same conversation. It can't even be on the same conversation as what we're waiting for in the days of Mashiach. It says, the lower Gan Eden, the lowest level of Gan Eden, is greater than any pleasure that all the people in the world have experienced of all time, all put together, is not all the pleasure that everyone's experienced, physical pleasure all together, of all time, is nothing compared to one moment in the lowest Gan Eden. And then the higher Gan Eden is the same difference to that Gan Eden as that Gan Eden is to the world. And it goes so on and so forth. And those are of no comparison to the days of Mashiach. Those are all in a completely different wavelength, completely different conversation from the days of Mashiach. And that is what we're waiting for. And what will be revealed to us? It says, Pnimiut Abba, also known as Atik, which is the ta'anug, the pleasure that Hashem experiences when we do Torah mitzvahs. The pleasure that Hashem experiences to Himself in His own presence is as He is to Himself. The pleasure Hashem experiences with Himself, so to speak. That is the pleasure. That's what Hashem's going to reveal to us in the days of Mashiach, with the coming of the Tchias HaMesim and the year 6000, the Yom Shekulo Shabbos, the everlasting Shabbos. So could you imagine the pleasure, the experience Hashem, the pleasure Hashem experiences to Himself, He's going to share with us. And that level Moshe Rabbeinu didn't even see yet. That is what Hashem's going to reveal to us. So this level of Gan Eden is so much greater, of no comparison to all the pleasure that's been experienced in this world combined. That Gan Eden to the higher Gan Eden is of the same difference, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. And those are not even in the same conversation as what's waiting for us in the days of Mashiach. So let us use this to be excited, and let this give us power when we do mitzvahs. Let us use it, let us make it tangible, just by contemplating, thinking about it, and let it go down to the emotions, spread with others. Talking about this brings Mashiach. May it be today. We don't know when it could be right now, but it's clear what's going on. We are in the process of it, and we could hasten that process. So may it be today. Please share with others. God bless you all. Thanks for watching.